The 20th century was defined by a single commodity. Its epicenter was found in the arid.
The kingdom, newly unified and searching for stability, held the key to an unparalleled geological fortune.
1933, the concession was granted, a deal struck between the kingdom and American oil interests, the genesis of a global power.
The initial years were marked by disappointment. Millions were spent searching for the legendary black gold.
March 1938, Dam No. 7 struck. This was not a small find, it was an ocean of oil beneath the sand.
The Arabian American Oil Company, or Aramco, officially began its operations. The company established its private city in Dhahran, a western outpost vital to the company's growth. World War II proved the strategic value of Middle Eastern oil, solidifying global demand.
The historic 1945 meeting sealed the foundational pact, oil for security, guaranteeing decades of U.S. protection.
Soon after, the Ghawar field was located. It remains the largest conventional oil field in the world. Aramco's reserves are staggering, a unique geological endowment that became the source of immense national leverage. The kingdom began its journey toward control, demanding joint ownership and the training of its own workforce. Infrastructure grew exponentially. The kingdom was building the arteries that would feed the world's thirst for energy.
Financial power shifted. The 50-50 profit agreement was a crucial step towards the kingdom asserting economic sovereignty.
Aramco was quickly becoming the single most important industrial complex in the region.
This decree returns the control of our resources to the people.
1960, OPEC was founded. Oil producers realized that acting collectively could overthrow the power of the Western oil majors.
Saudi Arabia, through its control of Aramco's reserves, rapidly became the organization's dominant force.
1973 oil embargo. Oil became a political weapon, a geopolitical decision with devastating global economic consequences. The world experienced an energy shock. Every consumer nation felt the sudden, crushing reality of its dependence. Kingdom accelerated the process of nationalization, acquiring 25%, then 60% of Aramco. 1980, Saudi Arabia achieved full ownership. The company was reborn as a purely state-owned enterprise, Saudi Aramco. With complete control, the government poured billions into upgrading infrastructure and boosting efficiency. Aramco cemented its role as the global swing producer, the only entity capable of stabilizing prices through massive volume control. Regional conflicts highlighted the risk. Securing Aramco's facilities became a matter of national and global security. Every day, millions of barrels flow through the Strait of Hormuz, monitored closely by Aramco and its allies. The company's operational security is legendary, viewed as essential national infrastructure protected by military assets. Oil revenues fueled an unprecedented social and economic transformation across the kingdom.
Aramco's profits became the sole budget for a rapidly modernizing nation, lifting millions out of poverty.
The stability of the Saudi currency and the global petrodollar system is fundamentally tied to Aramco's daily output.
Aramco's operational excellence is a testament to the engineering required to sustain the global energy supply chain. As Western demand plateaued, Aramco skillfully pivoted, securing massive market share across fast-growing Asian economies. The company expanded its reach into downstream operations, investing heavily in refining, plastics, and chemicals.
Advanced proprietary technology allows Aramco to maximize oil recovery from its enormous, aging fields, maintaining peak production.
During the 2008 financial crisis, Aramco's reliability helped cushion the blow, maintaining supply when stability was critical.
Aramco holds a geological monopoly. Its reserves dwarf those of the world's largest publicly traded oil companies. The company became an integral part of Saudi society, funding educational and health initiatives far beyond its industrial mandate.
Aramco's production decisions are inherently political, directly impacting global inflation, recessions, and geopolitical stability.
The sheer scale of Aramco's assets is unmatched, requiring complex engineering and logistical mastery.
Decades of investment ensured, though, that Aramco maintains the lowest cost of production globally.
The company's distribution network ensures that oil can be delivered swiftly and reliably to any major port in the world.
Aramco's long-term plan includes a massive shift towards petrochemicals, turning crude into indispensable manufacturing components.
Beyond oil, the company manages enormous natural gas reserves, positioning Saudi Arabia as a future gas exporter.
Aramco is a vertically integrated giant, controlling every step from extraction to the final refined product.
This cost advantage is the company's final weapon, ensuring it remains profitable even if global demand enters a decline.
The situation in Jakarta is critical. We're looking at unprecedented displacement.
Rerouting the energy grid now.
Potential challenge began to emerge: climate change. Pressure from environmental groups and governments demanded a global energy transition.
The rise of North American shale oil unexpectedly disrupted the market, challenging OPEC's historic dominance and pricing power.
Kingdom responded with Vision 2030, a massive economic plan to diversify revenues away from oil dependency. To finance Vision 2030, the government decided to monetize a small stake in its crown jewel, Aramco.
2019, Aramco conducted the largest IPO in history, briefly becoming the world's most valuable publicly traded company. The company is always under threat. Its massive concentration of processing power makes it a prime geopolitical target.
The 2019 drone attack on Abqaiq proved the vulnerability, temporarily halving production and causing a global price spike.
Aramco's engineering resilience was immediately put to the test, restoring production capacity in record time.
The company is investing in sustainability initiatives to lower its operational carbon footprint and explore future energy sources.
Aramco is tasked with managing the kingdom's transition, building solar power while simultaneously pumping oil.
Aramco's enormous profits are the principal funding mechanism for the world's most ambitious construction projects, like NEOM.
In the 2020s, the company's ability to reliably manage supply remains critical for calming volatile markets.
Aramco continues to explore new deep-sea and unconventional fields, ensuring the kingdom maintains its long-term reserves.
Saudi Aramco is a testament to the enduring power of a single, well-managed, and geographically blessed resource. The global economy continues to run on Aramco's efficiency. No other company can match its delivery scale and cost.
Their commitment to operational excellence minimizes waste and maximizes returns from every drop of crude.
The company invests heavily in research and development, maintaining a technological edge over its competitors. Aramco's profits are the primary fuel for Saudi Arabia's public investment fund, driving global investment. Every day, the company loads millions of barrels onto tankers, ensuring the continuity of global trade routes.
Partnerships with Asian giants secure long-term demand, shielding Aramco from market volatility in the West.
The company's strategy is inextricably linked to the nation's political goals, serving as a pillar of foreign policy.
Aramco's infrastructure dominates the geography, a massive, hidden machine beneath the seemingly empty desert.
Efforts to reduce flaring and improve environmental performance demonstrate a cautious nod to global climate concerns.
Aramco is central to the OPEC Plus alliance, where it coordinates production with non-member giants like Russia.
Through decades of crisis, Aramco has proven its role as the market's ultimate stabilizer and controller.
Oil wealth is being channeled into massive domestic projects, transforming transportation and urban living.
Attracting and retaining top global talent is key to maintaining the technical superiority required to manage the fields.
The company's history reflects the transformation of Saudi Arabia itself, from isolated outpost to global power center. Maintaining the colossal network of underwater and subterranean pipelines is a constant, expensive, and critical operation.
As vehicle fuel demand peaks, Aramco sees its future in petrochemicals, a demand less likely to be eliminated.
Every deal, every contract strengthens the global network of dependency on the Saudi supply.
Physical and cybersecurity are non-negotiable. Threats are constant, requiring military-grade protection. The dividends paid by Aramco directly fund the majority of the Saudi state budget, a colossal transfer of wealth. The quality and consistency of Saudi crude are highly prized, ensuring premium pricing in the global market.
The legacy of the American partnership laid the groundwork for the technical expertise the Saudis now fully control.
Aramco's revenues allow the kingdom to pursue ambitious cultural and social reforms, diversifying its national image. Gawar alone has produced more oil than most nations' total reserves, proving its unique geological status.
The logistics of operating across such a harsh, immense environment required building a self-sufficient industrial ecosystem.
Automation and AI are increasingly used to maximize efficiency and minimize human risk in complex operations.
While market valuations fluctuate, Aramco's intrinsic value, tied to its reserves, remains unmatched globally.
For the Saudi populace, Aramco represents prosperity and stability, a promise of continued welfare.
Aramco must increasingly contend with global climate negotiations that seek to restrict the very product it sells.
Despite the push for renewables, Gawar's longevity ensures Saudi dominance for several generations to come. This is the brain of the global oil market, a hub of engineering, finance, and geopolitical power.
Aramco's global footprint extends far beyond the desert, with refineries and terminals across 3 continents.
Maintaining crude quality and customizing blends for specific markets gives Aramco a crucial trading advantage.
Crisis management is paramount. The company operates with intense redundancy built into its supply chains. Investing in human capital ensures a constant supply of highly skilled national engineers and managers.
In a price war, Aramco's low production cost means it can endure low prices long after competitors go bankrupt.
The resilience of the equipment and the staff operating under extreme desert conditions is a marvel of endurance. Managing the field requires vast water injection programs, a complex and essential technique for sustaining output.
The very first shipment of oil marked the true beginning of the kingdom's economic ascendancy.
Aramco's revenue supports social changes, including increased workforce participation for women in new sectors.
Diversifying its hydrocarbon portfolio, Aramco is making natural gas a key component of its future strategy.
Even with a small percentage public, the stock's performance remains a crucial barometer of the kingdom's fiscal health. Aramco's daily decisions send shockwaves through futures markets, influencing trading decisions globally.
Capital spending remains immense, securing the company's infrastructure and capacity for the next half-century.
While Gawar is the largest, other colossal fields provide redundancy and strategic depth to the production plan.
The shift to petrochemicals focuses on creating high-value materials that the world cannot easily replace. Self-reliance is essential. The company maintains its own vast array of services, including emergency response.
The profits are reinvested globally, tying Saudi Arabia's financial health to the stability of Western economies.
The operation never stops. Oil flows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, regardless of world events.
The transition to full national control was a smooth, decades-long process that preserved operational integrity.
Financial commitments to clean energy and carbon reduction are a necessary cost of maintaining access to global markets.
Profits are transforming the coastal regions, creating new economic zones independent of oil.
Locating key assets inland provides a crucial measure of protection against maritime threats and blockades.
Stability and reliability are Aramco's greatest sales pitch to the world's anxious energy buyers.
The inherent geological value of the company remains a fundamental, unmovable force in global finance.
Oil revenue funds soft power initiatives, building the kingdom's brand and influence worldwide.
Every generation has witnessed a new chapter in the unparalleled story of Saudi oil discovery. The desert itself, once a barrier, is now the greatest source of enduring economic power. Aramco understands that the future requires adapting its products, not eliminating its production.
This is a company built on a single, fundamental truth. The world runs on energy, and they control the largest source. Future forecasts suggest a plateau in oil demand, forcing the company to optimize production like never before.
Safety and efficiency are drilled into every employee, reflecting the high stakes of their operation.
We owe the discovery of this wealth to the pioneering spirits who dared to drill in the deep unknown.
The nation's Human Development Index is directly linked to the consistent returns from its oil monopoly.
On revenue alone, Aramco frequently ranks among the world's most powerful and profitable enterprises. The complexity of turning raw crude into usable energy products is an immense 24-hour task.
Securing long-term deals with China is a strategic imperative, cementing Aramco's future market.
The ultimate irony, using the wealth of black gold to establish the foundation of green energy. Even in a post-fuel world, the need for oil-derived materials ensures a baseline demand for Aramco. Regional instability is a constant threat, forcing Aramco to maintain heightened security measures at all times.
The constant challenge is accessing deeper, harder-to-reach pockets of oil to maximize reserve recovery. The catastrophic global consequences of a sustained production loss underline the company's crucial importance.
Aramco's role is to ensure the capital keeps flowing to fund the construction of a diversified future.
Oil revenues also fund essential services, like the massive energy required for fresh water production.
Aramco maintains the world's largest cushion of spare production capacity, the ultimate market insurance policy.
The company's sales transactions underpin the global financial system, maintaining the dominance of the dollar.
A symbol of transformation, a Western outpost evolving into a purely national enterprise.
Technological defenses, including sophisticated cybersecurity, protect the digital infrastructure from attack.
The scale of transport is immense, requiring coordination and management on a global naval level.
Ultimately, Aramco is a tool of statecraft, wielded by the kingdom to project power and secure national interest. The relationship between Aramco's taps and the world's economic health is absolute. It is the core of global macroeconomic stability.
Aramco is more than an asset. It is a declaration of national sovereignty and economic destiny. From a fledgling concession to the world's largest integrated energy giant, the story is one of relentless ambition.
The wealth generated by the company is intended to buy the kingdom time to secure a future beyond oil. For decades to come, the flow of crude from the Arabian desert will continue to fuel the majority of the world's industry.
The world is slowly changing its energy sources, but Aramco remains the reliable bridge to that future.
Every light, every factory, every journey bears the unseen signature of Saudi Aramco.
This company holds the power to shape every economic forecast, every political calculation, and every consumer's budget.
Its legacy is defined not just by the oil beneath the ground, but by the colossal influence it wields above it.